Okay, hey guys, Chris here for Unmatched with another review. We are on Bali, Indonesia. It is incredibly sunny and hot, so let me keep that short. As you saw already, we are checking out the Alila Villas Uluwatu, and I can't wait to show you around because we got a 3-bedroom villa, which is amazing and massive, so let's go. This video is sponsored by our own website, Voyages.com, where you can find hotel and flight reviews, deals and promotions, destination reviews, and much more. So click the link below or go to Unmatchedvoyages.com to find out more. Alright, so let's have a quick look at where the hotel is. You can see here Jakarta, this very long country, with Bali all the way down here. This is actually quite a big island, but most of the hotels will be in the southern part. In our case, for the Alila, we're looking at this peninsula that is called Uluwatu, I believe, and the hotel is basically down here, next to the Six Senses. So unfortunately it's a bit dark here on the satellite image, but you can already see the hotel here. It's actually quite big, and there's also a beach, kind of. But anyways, this sits here on top of the cliff and looks really, really interesting. As the Alila has a strict no drone policy, I respected that. So here just some pictures from the website, just to show you that it's right at the cliffs. Of course it's in the name, but it's really impressive how it is seated. Now, we got a pickup from the hotel to the premises. You can see it here. And immediately what you notice when you come is just how clean and modern it looks. I really dig this design. A lot of white, it's very bright. You have these really cool like water elements all around, and it's especially extremely open. So you will notice this also later. At all times the restaurants, the lobby, a lot of things are completely open. There is no walls, no glass, nothing. And I think the design speaks for itself. It's absolutely stunning. I love these like slight brown tones and then the fresh flowers. It just looks really good. Check-in was quite brief. You get some tea, some cold towels, some snacks, which is always nice. And then we were already heading over to our villa. Now, for us, actually, the villa was quite close, so my wife and I at least decided to walk over. It's just 100, 200 meters over to this stunning property, and I'm really excited to show you the star of this video here. Alright, so here we are. As mentioned, it is the 3-bedroom villa. There are 9 or 10 of them on this property, and they are 3,000 square meters each, including the outside areas, but it's absolutely massive. You can see already when you're coming in that you have even your own little carport and your own little lobby area here. So let me try to guide you through all the many things there are. This is massive, so let me try to speed it up a little bit because otherwise this video will be 2 hours long. So first, when you enter, you have your little lobby area here. This is just to, I guess, prepare and wait out. If it's raining, you can stay here and then easily go to your car park. And then once we come in, you can already see through the long way to the ocean. And I think this is super beautiful because you can actually see your pool and the ocean directly from the entrance. You have then this little kind of moat. There's water all around the villa, which makes it even a bit more like almost defensive looking, but I really like what they've done with the colors here. A lot of white, a lot of beige, and very minimal in a good way. Once you come inside, you then have this kind of, I guess, hangout area. This is open air right now here, so you have again a lot of water. You have these quite big couches here. As you can see, if it rains, it will rain also on here a little bit, but at least the couches are covered. And then you basically have multiple rooms. You have 3 bedrooms that are all being accessed from this side. So let me show you around our room, and then the other 2 are quite similar, so at least you know what you'll be getting. Once you come in, you can already see the colors are shifting a little bit, right? A lot of dark wood, I love it. And you can see you have these white tiles. It's quite cool, it's quite relaxed in here. It's not the biggest of rooms, but again, this is just a fraction of this villa. You get a massive, well, not massive, but quite a big TV screen. You have plenty of seating options all around here. You get your water, of course. And also there's a little bit of an outside area where you can sit. Although I can't imagine people use this a lot because you'll see the common areas later are much nicer in terms of a view. Here you're a bit framed by the walls all around you. You then also get a bathroom, and this one is quite nice because this is also very open. Meaning that here you have your toilet and your sink, only one. This one is a bit compact if you come here with 2 people. But as you can already see, the shower is an outdoor shower. You have a rain shower from above. And then you also have the tub. And you can see here it's just open. The sun is actually shining in right now. Might be a little bit too hot during the day, but I think during the evening this is perfect weather to really enjoy your bathtub here. I also do like how all of the amenities come in this kind of black Alila Villas kind of packaging. It looks really elegant and I love that. So that's basically one of the bedrooms. You will get 3 of those. So if you come here with up to 3 couples, that's the perfect amount to enjoy. All right, so 2 of the bedrooms are actually identical, but there is a master bedroom suite that looks very different. So I wanted to show you also that one. So come on in. And you can already tell that it is much bigger. You have here a walk-in closet with plenty of space for all of your suitcases. And then if you come in, this is really the highlight in a way, I think, for this hotel type, is that you actually have the view onto the pool and onto the ocean. So it's incredibly bright in here, much brighter than the other 2 rooms because they open up here to the big garden, to the pool. And you also see that you have your own kind of private deck here that directly connects to the pool. So you can just jump in right in the beginning of the morning. Super nice. The rest is fairly similar, same TV, same kind of chair area and the bed. But one bigger difference is that in the bedroom, you actually have bathroom, you have an indoor bathroom, which means that if you come in here, there's actually an indoor toilet. You see you have actually 2 sinks instead of just 1 as in the other rooms. You have in the center here, there's actually an indoor shower, also a rain shower, which is nice. And then on the 3rd door here on the left side, you have 1 more toilet. So actually you definitely have a lot of options if you are picky. And then on top of that, you actually also have an outdoor shower and bath. So you can see that there's another rain shower outside and then this really nice looking bathtub. And it's generally, for the master bedroom, a little bit more spacious everything. Let me show you then further around. You will notice that there's not only 3 doors for the 3 bedrooms, but there's also another door here, and this will actually take you to a couple of kitchens. So I guess for people in bigger groups that bring their own chef, I guess, or that want to do their own cooking, you can actually come here and you will see an indoor and outdoor kitchen. So that's definitely unusual, I think. So you see you have gas stoves, you have a sink, an oven, you have a full-sized fridge. So it's really amazing what you can have. And you will see when you look inside that this is all the basically the minibar items and quite nice champagne also and whatnot. So you really don't have to leave your villa if you don't want to. There's a coffee machine, I believe. I'm not quite sure what the brand here is. This is not the standard Nespresso capsules. I think we can see it up here. I'm not familiar entirely with this brand, but definitely looks nice. And you also have your tea up here, so for reference. And those look really, really nice. You have here the Alila Villas branded tea. This one is called Tropical Mango. There's quite a lot in here, so you'll never run out, I'm pretty sure. If the indoor kitchen is not what you want, you also get an outdoor kitchen, so why not? If you come here, you can see you have basically almost the same setup. You have your gas stove, you have your sink. So if you come and want to cook, you're definitely at the right place, but you don't have to use it, no worries. You then come again here on a secondary mode, away from the living quarters, more towards the living room and the pool and the outdoor areas. So if we have a look inside here, and this is really beautiful, you have this massive floor-to-ceiling glass doors all around this building. Of course, you can enjoy the sea views. You have this massive table here with 5 chairs. And then you also have a little bit more of a mini bar. You get a lot of water and then also some spirits if you so wish. This is also where you come together for kind of the couch area. And again, if you come here with 6, 8 people or so, there's plenty of room here to enjoy that. I do like the welcome amenities. You get really a massive fruit basket. There's also a little bit of a cake you can see here. Then you get all kinds of juices. We got 3 bottles of orange juice, 3 bottles of, I think, some infused tea. And then you also have some more snacks that you can enjoy here. Of course, you get also another TV with a sound bar. If that's necessary for you, you have that as well. Besides that, let's come to the real highlight of the apartment, of course, is the outside area and the pool. And I hope it's not too bright. I definitely need my sunglasses. But you can see that one of the 3 bedrooms actually opens up here towards the pool. So you have kind of a bit of a deck, a wooden deck here to sit. And then you have a lot of beach chairs. There's 2 here, there's 4 over there. So everyone should have enough space to enjoy themselves. And you, of course, have this massive pool all for yourself. I don't know how big this is, but this should be around 30-40 square meters, which is definitely one of the bigger pools I've had in rooms I've stayed in, which is super beautiful. You also have a bit of a garden area here, as you can see, and you have your own cabana, if we can have a look at that. In terms of privacy, I think it is really quite good. You can see that we have greenery on both sides shielding us from the other villas. Although I have to say, once we come to the very end of the villas, closer to the water, you definitely have a bit more of a view of the neighboring villa. So just keep that in mind. I think it really depends on which villa you have. Here's the cabana that I mentioned, and it comes in the same design of these wooden beams that you can see throughout the entire hotel. So you have a really beautiful area to just sit and relax here and have views of the seaside. And I have to say, it's really just beautiful, especially when we are looking back at the villa itself. I really love what they've done with the design. Some local influences here, but otherwise very modern and very minimal. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So that's about it with the villa itself. And of course, let me show you around the other amenities we can find here on the premises. So as we are heading back to the main area of the hotel, you just get some more impressions of the amazing design of this hotel. And we're heading over to the main restaurant. It's called Sire, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but you can see it's a totally open restaurant here as well. There's actually no inside areas at all. And this is where you will have the breakfast. Of course, you can also have the breakfast in your room. You can get it delivered, but I think this is kind of a really nice reason to leave your villa at least once a day in the morning. You have a big menu, and I can just give you a couple of ideas of what you can eat here. One thing to note, the bread basket was some of the best bread I've ever had, I have to say. And I've lived around Paris, so I think I know my pastries at least a little bit. They were absolutely excellent. Everything was fresh, everything was fantastic, and everything is a la carte. Even the toilets look quite interesting, and even they were open air, by the way. You also have these kind of private looking pavilions over there that I think you can book, or you can just go there, I'm not sure, but they were hardly ever used, but anyway, that's something you can do. In the evening, the restaurant looks just as stunning. You can see they really like to light it up very nicely. And again, it was also quite popular here. It is kind of an Italian restaurant. Here you have a couple of sample dishes that we had, and I really had a good time here. It's not the cheapest, of course, and also you can get all these dishes also delivered to your villa, which we also did, but it's also nice to just go to the restaurant right away there. Now, the hotel also has a main swimming pool, like a common swimming pool area. Of course, every villa comes with their own swimming pool, but this one is very Instagrammable, as you can see, and we saw a lot of guests taking photos here. It really has this infinity pool vibe because you have the cliff and the ocean right next to it. So it's really nice to just relax there for a while. Even coming from the villa, It's fun to go there. You get this little basket with water, you get some sunscreen, anti-mosquito spray, and so on. So they really take care after you. And of course, you can order some food and drinks also to the pool. As you saw earlier, you can go down to the ocean, and this is right under this big cabana that you just saw. There are some stairs and steps that go down to the ocean, so we decided to try it out. Just a warning, this is not the easiest one, so if you're not that good at walking, maybe a little bit older, maybe double check whether you should do this walk. Downwards, of course, it's always easier, but coming back up, actually, it definitely takes quite a long time and is quite exhausting. Anyway, you can see here the beach in a sense, and it's super interesting to watch these sea creatures here, these puddles, but it's definitely not a place where you want to spend a lot of time at. It's more to, I guess, to see it once and then you come back up. Now, this big cabana is being used for morning yoga, for example, and we tried this out actually. This is around 7, 8 a.m. in the morning. You can do yoga with a teacher. All these kind of events are free to do, so you can just hop over and join. You'll also notice that there's a lot of events on the premises. So, for example, there were multiple weddings during our stay, so it seems really popular to host something there. There's one more restaurant, it's called Warung, and it's more of an Indonesian restaurant. We tried it out only via food delivery to our villa, but it's quite nice. You have a boutique on the premises, which is, I guess, nice to have. And furthermore, there's also a spa, which of course is important in a resort. It also looks really cool. I really like the look and just how open this is. All the spa treatments set you back a good amount of money, but of course that's to be expected in a fairly high-end luxury resort. There's also a freestanding gym that you can go to. You can see this little building here that's just right outside of the main complex. So if you like to work out, this is one of the very few buildings that's actually closed. So you can see here the floor-to-ceiling glass windows, and it's really nice. I mean, it's so green around. We didn't see a lot of people in there, probably more in the morning, but it definitely provides all, in my opinion, that you could need. There's also a library room, which is, I guess, just a kind of a hangout space. You can see here some seating options, there are some books, there's a computer and a printer, so if you're in need of that, then you have that. So then, the Alila Cliffs Uluwatu. What can I say? It is really a stunning property. I absolutely love the design. I think it just looks extremely cool. The food was very good, especially the breakfast was excellent. I always love ordering a la carte and being able to customize it to my preferences. You do have a lot of wildlife there, so always keep that in mind. We had a monkey even enter our villa and steal some of our fruits from the fruit basket, but just keep that in mind. Like I said, the food is great. Not necessarily cheap, but anyway, the main, I think, draw of this whole hotel is, of course, the villa. And I have to say, especially our butler, Abi, made all the difference because he looked after us, prepared the towels, he made us tea and coffee. It was just such a good experience. And I think it's not necessarily needed if you go to a one-bedroom villa. But if you come in a bigger group with such a big villa, you want someone who looks after you and kind of cleans up and looks after everything. So anyway, I have to say we had a fantastic stay at the Alila Cliffs Uluwatu at around $3,000 a night. Of course, it's an extremely expensive experience, but if ever you want to come with like around 6 people to a truly impressive hotel on Bali, then I think this is the right choice for you. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.